So my name is Mike Black, and we're here at Terry Black's Barbecue in Austin, Texas, and it's a beautiful Friday. So my family comes from a long lineage of barbecue. My great-grandfather opened a Black's Barbecue in 1932 in Lockhart, Texas. And in 2014, my brother and I branched out to Austin and opened up Terry Black's Barbecue and named it after our father, Terry. And my brother and I spearhead, the operations, the management of the restaurant, and the cooking process, and things of that nature. Barbecue's in our blood. We were born into barbecue, and to now have our own restaurant here in Austin, and what Austin has since become in the last 10, 15 years, to be one of the busiest and have such a long line and be successful as we are, I mean, it means everything to us and our family. We're very appreciative of the employees that we get to work with on a daily basis, and all the customers that come in by the thousands on a weekly basis. What makes Rick Barbecue? The time and the love that goes into it, starting with a high quality product, and really, babying these fires for hours upon hours and using the proper type of wood. It all comes together and we can produce a great product. Yeah, so when my brother and I opened in 2014, there was already several great barbecue restaurants in Austin. We said, how are we gonna separate ourselves outside of cooking the old school traditional way, using offset smokers and not using, gas-powered rotisseries to cook our briskets. Of course, we wanted to do it the old school way, but we also wanted to be open 7 days a week, AM and PM, and making it an approachable experience, not something that you have to wait in line for hours and hours, just a good meal, a good barbecue meal. So we wanted to figure out ways to make it a more efficient process, get people through the line faster, and get them barbecue on demand essentially when they wanted it. So we've got 5 1,000-gallon offset smokers here at Terry Black's Barbecue, and it's constantly, like musical chairs. Something comes off, something comes on. So we're constantly cooking 24 hours a day, nonstop. Yeah, so we've been open, right around 8 years now, and the business has consistently gotten busier year over year. So we're constantly modifying the way we do things on a daily basis just to keep up with demand. We're constantly cooking around the clock 24 hours a day. Well, the beef ribs, that's one of my favorite items. It's an item that I think we do exceptionally well. And not only do we do it exceptionally well, but we do it 7 days a week. A lot of places here in Austin are just doing beef ribs maybe on a Saturday, but at Terry Black's you can get it AM, PM, 7 days a week. Absolutely, there's a lot of different things that make Texas barbecue Texas barbecue. One of those things being the wood. So we use local post oak wood. The post oak is part of the Texas experience. It's what makes Texas barbecue Texas barbecue. And obviously it's so important to the cook. Locally sourced here in Smithville from our guy Javier over at Chief's Firewood. So you gotta have that Texas post oak if you wanna put out a true Texas style brisket. Is barbecue easy? No, it's absolutely not easy. It may be easy to cook, a brisket 3 or 4 times a year, one brisket on your smoker, and you might think it's easy, but consistently doing it 7 days a week, having product AM, PM, and cooking sometimes up to 350 briskets in one day, it is definitely not easy. To maintain quality day over day and hold that high standard and the high expectation that we've been known for, it's extremely hard to do and stay consistent. Getting a good, reliable wood supplier is extremely hard this day and age. When we found Javier over at Chief Firewood, it was a game changer for us. When it comes to reliability, consistency, high quality wood, and someone that's just downright trustworthy, Javier is the best we've found in the business. Yeah, Javier, he's gotten us out of quite a few binds. One last week to be specific. I called him up about 11:30 at night and I said, hey, we're running low on wood. We've got 5 smokers going right now. I think we're gonna be a little tight. Is there any way you can get us some wood tonight? And he was asleep at the time, and he said absolutely. He got up and loaded his truck and he got us wood that night. And that right there, it really stands above the others. And we really appreciate that. I'm Mike Black here at Terry Black's Barbecue in Austin, Texas. And we use cheap firewood from Javier, and we couldn't be happier with the product.